Welcome to my response to MarcusTDM's anti-bullying campaign called Beat the Bully. And a good idea, Marcus, to make people aware of bullying, to make sure they're not alone and people will stand up to it. But unfortunately in real life I doubt you'll ever stamp it out. You'll always be there. But it's the way you deal with it, I think, is important. Now, for me, I've had issues. Most people have had issues in their domestic, working, friends, media lives and had some sort of harassment, bullying or whatever. And that may depend on how you look at things as well. So, you know, what you may class as bullying, other people may not, and this, that and the other. But if you're not happy with it, if people are going on at you, it's bullying. And I've had issues on YouTube many years ago, well, a few years ago, but that was then, and I've moved on, and hopefully they've moved on, and that's it. Another very important piece of advice is don't bring the past back. Don't keep going on. Once you've dealt, well, that's the way I work. If you have a fallout, if you have any issues whatsoever, sort them out and move on. You know, don't keep going on and on, because that way you're dragging it out for some reason. Because I know some people get bullied, and I know some people enjoy the confrontation of it. You know, even though they're getting abuse, there's a part of them enjoy it, and so they keep it going and whatever. But I'm not like that. If I've got an issue, comes to me, I will sort it out, and I will look after my friends and whatever. But you've got to move on. That's another important thing. Deal with it, move on, and you know, because you'll have more in the future probably of different people or whatever you'll come across. But funny enough, I've just had a comment off a channel, never heard of it, and it's all the zeros. I call it all the zeros because it's 0 subscribers, 0 videos, 0 subscriptions. So the channel's obviously made just to leave comments. Now, one thing I've learned over the years, excuse me as it's not lager, and I don't sit here eating chicken. You must be thinking I'm on rehab or something. Strawberry and kiwi juice, lovely. Anyway, I had a comment, calling me all sorts of names really, and I left. See, what I do is I leave, sometimes if I'm in the mood, I'll leave nothing nasty, no arguments, one cocky comment back if I'm in the mood. But the majority is I look at it, I report the channel first, important in this order. Report the channel, then block the channel, then delete the comments. Don't delete the comments because you won't be able to block up on the channel. So report the channel, block the channel, then delete the comments. No reply, because even though you've got the right to reply to abuse, and that's what they want you to do, because some are very clever, very of what they write just to wind you up and get you in. And a lot of people, you know, you might come home from a long day or whatever, you know, and you're furious, and then you'll have a go at them, and they're there, yes, you know, I've got him, I've got her, I've got her, you know, and then you'll reply, and then they'll reply, and you'll be there all night. Now, a lot of these people have got the time, you know, I don't think they're employed or whatever, they're up all night, and sad life, but that's up to them. It's not for me. I work, and a busy life really, and I got my channels, channels, which I love both and enjoy both, and touch wood, majority of people are fantastic. But you do get the odd, you know, it's not if you're going to get bullied, it's when, or idiots. But it's how you deal with them. So that's how you deal with them. Silence. They cannot stand silence or no response. It infuriates them because they want the attention, the response. It's, you know. So if you respond, and especially if you respond angrily, it's like, to them, it's like inviting them to the best restaurant in the world for a fillet steak. You know, you've bowed down to what they want. And if you closed your channel or stopped filming videos or whatever, oh, it's like they've been knighted by the Queen. You know, so you got to think ahead. Just bite your lip, bite your tongue. I've learned this. And back off. Because you think first, hang on, they want me to respond to this. So you don't. And do as I said. Report, block, delete, and move on. They may create another channel. Same again. Keep doing it. They won't keep making channels. It's but it's, you know, to be fair, a majority of the time you'll be very happy on YouTube and you'll have good support, like I'm lucky to have. But just deal with these people as and when. But don't get involved. Otherwise, you know, some people, as I say, it's in you. Some people like the confrontation until something happens where they don't like it, and then, oh, they want it to stop. Well, it doesn't stop then, because you've contributed to it. So you got to bite your tongue, even though you want to tell them every sordid detail of what you think of them. Just hold back, and it works a treat, I tell you that. Silence and no response. You know, they can have response from other YouTubers, commenters, but they're not interested in that. They want your channel. They've left a comment on you, and if you can back off and hold your breath, don't do it. I tell you. But that's how you deal with it. Move on. Yeah, but this is important as well. You've got to, as I say, once things have happened, you know, you'll never forget them, but move on. Don't keep bringing it up. Don't stir the dirt, you know, leave it. Move on. That's what I've done, and it seems to work. You know, people go their way, you go your way, and never the twain shall meet, hopefully. And that's it then. But yeah, bullying, not a good thing. Everybody will stand up to it, the good people, and you won't be alone. But never stop what you're doing. Don't even think about listening to what's in a comment, you know, because little things like they could have they could look at you, you might be a big person, and they might say, oh, you're fat, and then you might have very sensitive feelings about your weight or the way you look, anything. And once they think once they hit that nerve, I tell you, you can get nasty and serious. But it's only in text. It's only, you know, they've never met you probably, so it's only, don't listen to it. Don't take it in and think, oh my God, you know, they've said I'm fat, and I feel fat, and oh my God, it must be true, you know, I'm going to hang myself. Rubbish. It's all this to try and to do just that, to upset you, and evil buggers, and they got issues, mental issues. And I think at the end of the day, you know, most likely their colleagues in work, if they're working, have sodded them off. Their wives have left them, or their husbands, or their partners. Probably the children don't even talk to them. The families ignored them and disowned them. So we're the last resort, like, for a bit of contact. But yeah, don't let it get you down. Just move on. Deal with it. As I say, delete. Don't argue. Just report. block the channel, delete the comment and move on, forget it. So good luck, Marcus, with the campaign, and beat the bully.